Most older adults don't fall because they're weak. They fall because of these 5 silent mistakes they don't even realize they're making. Falls can shake your confidence and your independence, but they don't have to be inevitable. You can stay strong, steady, and balanced, no matter your age. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 most common balance mistakes and how simple, practical steps can help you avoid falls and stay safe, right at home, every day. These aren't complicated tricks or intense workouts. They're doable changes to how you move, how you care for your body, and how you set up your living space. By the end of this, you'll see how small shifts lead to big improvements, and how you can take control of your balance and your confidence. Let's get started. 1. Neglecting the feet 3 to 1,300 hours. Let's start at the very foundation of your balance. Your feet. They may seem like just a part of your body, but in reality, they're your primary connection to the ground and your base of support. When your feet are strong and healthy, your whole body benefits. But when feet are neglected, weak, or improperly cared for, balance problems are almost inevitable. What does neglecting your feet mean? It means not paying attention to foot strength, sensation, or proper footwear. Many people, especially as they age, develop foot problems like numbness, reduced sensation, or pain, and often wear slippers or shoes that offer little support. Sometimes, feet become stiff or swollen and circulation slows down. These factors combine to make it difficult for your brain to sense exactly where your feet are or to react quickly to changes in terrain or your body's position. Why do weak or neglected feet lead to balance issues? Your feet have over 30 joints, 26 bones, and more than 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments. They're designed to provide constant sensory feedback to your brain about the surface you're standing on, whether it's uneven ground, a soft carpet, or a hard floor. When this feedback weakens or becomes inaccurate, your brain doesn't get the signals it needs to help you stay upright. For example, loss of sensation in the feet, known as peripheral neuropathy, is common among older adults and people with diabetes. This numbness means you may not feel small changes in footing or terrain, leading to missteps or falls. The fix: simple daily foot exercises and foot care. Strengthening your feet and improving their sensation can be done with some easy daily exercises you can do while sitting or standing safely at home. Toe curls. Sit comfortably in a chair. Place your feet flat on the floor. Now, try to scrunch your toes downward as if you were trying to grab the floor with them. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then relax. Repeat 10 times. This exercise helps strengthen the small muscles in your feet. Toe spreads. While seated, spread your toes apart as wide as you can. Hold for 3 seconds, then relax. Repeat 10 times. Barefoot standing. If your environment is safe, carpeted, or soft surface, stand barefoot for 1 to 2 minutes each day. Feel how your toes spread and grip the floor. This helps stimulate sensory feedback. Foot rolling. Using a small ball like a tennis ball or specialized foot roller, roll it gently under the arch of your foot to massage and stimulate circulation. Footwear matters. Avoid walking barefoot on hard surfaces or wearing loose slippers that offer no support. Choose shoes with firm heel counter, good arch support, and a non-slip sole. Avoid shoes that are too tight or too loose. Check your feet regularly. Look for any cuts, swelling, numbness, or pain. These symptoms should be discussed with your doctor, as they could indicate underlying issues affecting your balance. Story of Margaret. Margaret, a 72-year-old grandmother, had recently noticed she was less steady when walking, often relying on furniture to keep her balance. She always wore soft slippers at home, thinking they were comfortable and safe. After learning about foot care and exercises, she switched to sturdy shoes and began daily toe curls and barefoot standing on carpet. Within weeks, Margaret felt more grounded and confident, no longer fearing simple steps across her living room. Mindset shift. Think of your feet as your foundation. Just like a house built on a weak foundation can crumble, your body's stability depends on strong, healthy feet. Caring for them is not just about comfort. It's about safety and independence. 2. Weak core and hips, 13 to 2300 hours. Next, we move up to the muscles that hold you upright. The core and hips. These muscle groups stabilize your pelvis and spine and allow you to maintain good posture and balance as you move through daily life. What does it mean to have a weak core and hips? Many seniors stop exercising or reduce their physical activity, especially exercises that strengthen the core and hips. The result? Muscle loss, stiffness, and less stability. Weak core and hip muscles mean your body wobbles more when you walk, turn, or even stand still. Why does weakness here cause balance problems? Your core muscles, the deep muscles around your abdomen, lower back, and pelvis, act like a natural corset. They keep your trunk stable so that your arms and legs can move safely and efficiently. Your hips, especially the muscles on the sides, the hip abductors, help keep your pelvis level and prevent you from leaning or falling sideways. When these muscles weaken, your posture can slump and your walking becomes uneven, increasing your risk of trips and falls. The fix: gentle, effective core and hip exercises. Seated pelvic tilts. Sit tall in a sturdy chair. Slowly tilt your pelvis forward, arching your lower back slightly. Then tilt backward, flattening your lower back against the chair. Move slowly and controlled. Do 10 to 15 repetitions. Standing marches. Stand behind a chair, holding on lightly for balance. Slowly lift one knee up towards your chest, then lower. Repeat 10 times on each side. This strengthens hip flexors and improves coordination. Gentle bridges. Lie on your back on the bed or floor with knees bent, feet flat on the surface, hip width apart. Slowly lift your hips towards the ceiling. Hold for a few seconds, then lower down slowly. Do 5 to 10 repetitions. Tip: start slow and listen to your body. These exercises should never cause pain. Story of John. John, age 68, used to feel unsteady walking outside after years of inactivity. He started doing seated pelvic tilts and standing marches daily. Within a month, he noticed better posture and steadier walking. Soon, he was confident enough to take daily walks in the park again, enjoying the fresh air and social interaction. Mindset shift. Core and hip strength is about more than fitness. It's about feeling tall, confident, and steady every step you take. Strengthening these muscles is a gift you give yourself for long-term independence. 3. Moving too quickly from sitting to standing, 23:00, 33:00. Now, let's talk about movement speed. You might not realize it, but how quickly you stand up or sit down can have a big impact on your balance. What is the problem? Many seniors stand up or sit down too quickly. This fast movement can cause dizziness or a sensation called orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you change position. This causes lightheadedness or faintness, increasing your risk of falls. Why does this happen? When you stand up quickly, gravity causes blood to pool in your legs before your heart and blood vessels adjust, leading to reduced blood flow to brain for a moment. Your muscles also need time to engage to keep you steady. The fix: slow, mindful movements. When moving from sitting to standing, pause first. Take a moment to get your balance while seated. Plant your feet firmly on the floor. Use your hands on armrests or sturdy furniture to support yourself. Practice sit-to-stand exercises slowly. Sit in a sturdy chair. Place your feet flat on the floor. Lean forward slightly. Use your hands to push up slowly to standing, then sit down with control. Repeat 10 times. When sitting down, lower yourself gently rather than dropping down. Story of Eleanor. Eleanor used to rush up from her chair to answer the phone or answer the door, often feeling dizzy. After learning to pause, breathe, and use the armrest, she felt much steadier. She even practiced sit-to-stand exercises daily, which helped her maintain strength and balance. Mindset shift. Patience with your movements protects your balance. Moving slowly is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of wisdom and care for your body. 4. Not practicing balance daily. 33:00. 43:00. Balance is a skill, and like any skill, it must be practiced regularly to maintain. Unfortunately, many people stop practicing balance exercises as they age, causing a decline in their ability. What does it mean to skip balance practice? It means missing opportunities to challenge your body's balance systems daily. Without practice, your body's ability to react to changes in position, uneven surfaces, or sudden shifts declines. Why does this matter? Even just 5 minutes of daily balance practice can significantly improve your ability to stay steady. Balance training stimulates the brain's connection with your muscles and helps maintain coordination. The fix: easy balance practices. Single leg standing. Stand near a wall or chair for support. Lift one foot off the ground and balance on the other for 10 to 20 seconds. Switch legs. This can be done while brushing your teeth or waiting on the phone. Heel-to-toe walk. Find a hallway or open space. Walk slowly, placing one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe. Take 10 steps forward and 10 back. Weight shifts. Stand with feet hip-width apart. Slowly shift weight from left foot to right foot, feeling your balance adjust. Story of Bill. Bill found standing on one foot hard at first, but by practicing daily near his kitchen counter, he improved steadily. His walking felt safer, and he regained confidence going outside without a cane. Mindset shift. Balance doesn't need to be scary or complicated. Simple. Consistent practice is the secret to staying steady and independent. 5. Unsafe home setup 43:00, 50:00. Finally, let's address your home environment. Your living space should be your sanctuary, a place where you feel safe and secure. Unfortunately, many falls happen right at home due to avoidable hazards. What kind of home issues cause falls? Cluttered floors, loose rugs, poor lighting, and absence of grab bars can all create dangerous obstacles. Small things like cords on the floor or furniture placed too close together can trip you up. Why does this matter? Falls happen most often at home because we move around there so much and often aren't paying close attention. Addressing environmental risks reduces fall risk dramatically. The fix: smart home safety changes. Declutter pathways. Remove shoes, bags, and other objects from hallways and walking areas. Secure or remove rugs. Loose rugs are one of the most common causes of falls. Use non-slip pads or remove rugs altogether. Improve lighting. Install nightlights in hallways, bathrooms, and bedrooms to help you navigate in the dark safely. Install grab bars, especially near toilets, tubs, and showers. These provide sturdy support when standing or sitting. Furniture arrangement. Ensure chairs and tables are positioned to allow clear walking paths and easy access. Story of Helen. After tripping over a rug and nearly falling, Helen decided to rearrange her living room, remove all loose rugs, and install grab bars in the bathroom. She felt much more secure moving around her home alone and enjoyed her independence without fear. Mindset shift. Making your home safe isn't about admitting weakness or age. It's about being smart and protecting your independence. So, these are the 5 silent mistakes that often cause balance problems and falls in older adults. Neglecting your feet, weak core and hips, moving too quickly between sitting and standing, not practicing balance regularly, unsafe home environments. Each one has a practical fix that you can start today. Remember, balance is something you can improve at any age with patience, awareness, and consistent effort. Now that we've explored the 5 most common balance mistakes and how to fix them, let's bring it all together with a simple, practical daily routine you can do at home. This routine takes just about 5 minutes each day and targets key muscles and balance skills to help you stay steady, confident, and independent. Think of it as your daily moment of self-care, a few minutes to honor your body and keep it strong. Remember, it's consistency that counts, not intensity. Doing a little every day builds strength over time and helps you avoid falls. We'll take it slow and steady. You don't need any special equipment, just a sturdy chair and a safe space to move. If you ever feel dizzy, lightheaded, or uncomfortable, pause and rest. Safety first. You can always talk with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine, but these movements are gentle and designed for older adults. Let's begin with slow toe raises. Stand behind your sturdy chair and hold the backrest lightly for support. Keep your feet about hip-width apart, toes pointing forward and shoulders relaxed. Now, slowly lift your toes off the ground while keeping your heels firmly planted. Hold the raised position for about 2 to 3 seconds. Feel the muscles in front of your lower leg working. And then slowly lower your toes back to floor. Let your feet feel the ground. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times, focusing on slow, controlled lifts and releases. This exercise strengthens the muscles around your shins and ankles, which are critical for walking on uneven surfaces and preventing trips. Strengthening these muscles can also help if you've ever felt your foot drop when taking a step. It's a small movement that creates a big foundation for safer steps. Next, let's do side leg lifts with chair support. Stand again behind your chair, holding lightly for balance. Keep your back straight and your abdominal muscles gently engaged. Slowly lift your right leg out to the side. Not too high, just about 6 to 12 inches. Then slowly lower it back down without touching the floor fully if you can, maintaining muscle tension. You should feel the muscles on the outside of your hip working. Repeat 10 to 12 times. Then switch to the left leg. These side leg lifts strengthen your hip abductors, the muscles responsible for stabilizing your pelvis when you walk or stand on one leg. Strong hip muscles help prevent that sideways wobble that can lead to falls. It's common for these muscles to weaken with age or inactivity, so these simple lifts are an excellent way to keep your hips strong and your balance steady. Now let's bring in marching in place. Find a comfortable standing position near your chair for support. Marching gently on the spot might remind you of dancing or walking, but here we want to focus on lifting your knees just a bit, moving rhythmically and smoothly. Start with lifting your right knee, then lower, then the left. Keep your movements slow and deliberate. Imagine you're stepping over small obstacles on the ground. March for about 1 to 2 minutes, or as long as you feel comfortable. This exercise improves hip flexor strength and coordination, warms up your leg muscles, and promotes better circulation. It also helps your body practice balance and motion, which is important because most falls happen while moving, not standing still. After that, let's shift to core bracing while seated. Sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, hips and knees at about 90 degrees. Place your hands gently on your thighs or your belly. Take a slow, deep breath. Then as you exhale, engage your abdominal muscles by pulling your belly button gently toward your spine. This is your core brace. Hold this gentle contraction for 10 seconds while continuing to breathe normally. No holding your breath. Release and rest for a few seconds. Repeat 5 to 10 times. Strengthening your core muscles helps support your spine and pelvis, improving posture and balance. It's a simple, seated exercise that makes a big difference because the core is your body's natural stabilizer. By practicing this daily, you build a solid center from which all other movements become easier and safer. Finally, we'll do heel-to-toe walking. If you can, find a clear, safe hallway or open space about 10 to 15 feet long. Stand tall, feet hip-width apart. Now, take a slow step forward, placing your right heel directly in front of your left toes, almost as if you're walking on a tightrope. Pause briefly to feel your balance. Then take the next step with your left foot, placing its heel directly in front of your right toes. Continue forward for 10 to 15 steps. If this feels too challenging, use a wall or a countertop for light support. This exercise improves your dynamic balance, coordination, and posture by forcing your body to balance in a narrow base of support. It also challenges your proprioception, the body's sense of position, which often declines with age. Practicing heel-to-toe walking regularly makes everyday walking smoother and safer. As you move through these exercises, remind yourself that each small effort builds your strength and confidence. You're training your body to respond better, your brain to stay sharp, and your balance to improve. This is not about pushing to extremes, but about honoring where you are today and showing up for yourself a little each day. One of the most important parts of any routine is mindset. Tell yourself, I am investing in my safety and independence. Think of these exercises as your daily armor against falls and injuries. Your consistency will pay off in ways you might not even notice at first. Steadier steps, more confidence walking outside, fewer moments of hesitation. Celebrate each small success, no matter how tiny. If you find certain exercises too difficult at first, that's perfectly okay. Modify them to fit your comfort level. Maybe start by holding the chair with both hands instead of one or no hands, or reduce the number of repetitions. It's more important to do these exercises safely and regularly than to push too hard and risk injury. Incorporate this routine into your daily schedule in a way that feels natural. Maybe first thing in the morning, after brushing your teeth, or before you watch your favorite TV show. Consistency is your best friend here, not duration or intensity. Over time, you might notice other positive changes as well. Improved posture, less stiffness, more energy, and even a better mood. Physical movement releases endorphins and supports overall well-being. Taking care of your balance is taking care of your whole self. If you want to add some variety, try doing the exercises in front of a mirror to watch your posture and movements. This can help you stay mindful and correct your form. Or play some gentle music in the background to make the routine feel more enjoyable. Remember, balance is about your entire body working together. The muscles, joints, brain, eyes, and inner ears. These exercises gently engage all those systems in a safe way that's designed just for you. Doing a little every day keeps those systems alert and ready. Finally, be patient with yourself. Balance challenges don't disappear overnight, but they improve with time and care. Each time you do this routine, you're taking a step away from instability and toward freedom, the freedom to move confidently, independently, and joyfully. You're not fragile, you're resilient. Every day you dedicate 5 minutes to these movements. You reinforce your strength and your will to stay active and safe. Imagine how these few minutes of care today multiply over weeks and months to give you more steady steps, fewer fears, and a brighter, more confident future. Let's honor our bodies with this simple routine and remind ourselves that age is just a number, not a limitation. Your commitment to balance and strength is a powerful act of self-love and wisdom. Let's take a moment together to revisit the 5 common balance mistakes we discussed. Those silent pitfalls that many older adults face, but often don't realize are undermining their stability and safety. Understanding these mistakes is the first step toward regaining control and confidence in your movements and your life. The first mistake we talked about is neglecting the feet. Our feet are the very foundation of our balance. Over time, changes happen. Foot muscles weaken, sensation decreases, and sometimes we choose footwear that doesn't support us properly. But your feet are not just the base you stand on. They're intricate structures packed with muscles, nerves, and joints working together to keep you steady. When we ignore them, it's like building a house on shifting sand. The good news is that strengthening your feet with simple daily exercises, like toe curls and mindful barefoot standing when safe, can rebuild this foundation. Choosing sturdy, supportive shoes instead of slippers or worn-out footwear can make a dramatic difference. And regularly checking your feet for numbness cuts or other issues keeps you in tune with your body signals. Taking care of your feet is a small act of kindness to yourself that pays off every time you take a step. The second mistake involves a weak core and hips. These muscles act like your body's natural stabilizers, supporting your posture and helping you move smoothly. Many people stop actively engaging these muscles as they age, but this leads to wobbling, poor posture, and increased risk of falling. The core and hips are like the center of a wheel. If the hub is strong, the wheel rolls smoothly. But if the hub weakens, the whole structure falters. The exercises we covered, pelvic tilts, standing marches, gentle bridges, are designed to strengthen these crucial muscles gently and safely. Remember, core strength isn't just about looks. It's about having the upright confidence to move without fear. When you strengthen your core and hips, you help your whole body stay balanced and strong, ready to meet life's daily challenges. Our third balance mistake is moving too quickly from sitting to standing, or vice versa. This might seem simple, but rushing these movements can cause dizziness or disorientation due to sudden drops in blood pressure or delayed muscle response. When you move too fast, your body doesn't have enough time to adjust, which can cause instability or falls. That's why it's so important to pause briefly when changing positions and to practice slow, controlled sit-to-stand exercises. Using a sturdy armrest or support during these transitions adds extra safety and builds confidence. This mindful approach helps your body recalibrate, reducing that shaky feeling and making everyday activities safer. Think of it as giving your body the respect it deserves by letting it move with care. Fourth on the list is the simple truth that balance is a skill that needs regular practice. It's easy to forget this, especially if you're not experiencing problems yet, but balance requires daily attention. Just like a language or a musical instrument, balance improves with use and fades with neglect. Even 5 minutes a day of balance practice can maintain and even enhance your stability. The exercises we described, standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, heel to toe walking near a wall, are gentle ways to keep this skill sharp without feeling intimidating. The key is consistency. These small moments add up, reinforcing your body's ability to stay steady and reducing your risk of falls. Remember, balance drills aren't about fear or difficulty. They're about empowerment and confidence. The final mistake is something often overlooked: an unsafe home environment. Many falls happen right where we feel safest, at home. Cluttered walkways, loose rugs, poor lighting, and lack of grab bars in key areas like bathrooms create hazards that can cause trips and falls. Making your home safer is not about admitting weakness or age. It's about being smart and proactive. Simple changes like decluttering, securing rugs, adding nightlights, and installing grab bars can transform your living space into a safe haven. These adjustments allow you to move freely and confidently throughout your home, knowing that your environment supports your safety. Taking these steps shows respect for yourself and your well-being and removes unnecessary risk from your daily life. Now that we've revisited these 5 silent mistakes and the practical fixes, I want you to feel empowered and hopeful. You're not facing some inevitable decline. You have control and power over your balance and your safety. The body is remarkably adaptable, and even small, consistent actions can lead to meaningful improvements. You are building resilience every time you choose to move mindfully, strengthen your muscles, or create a safer space. Let's remember the importance of mindset in this journey. You are not fragile. You are a warrior in training. Every time you do your balance exercises, every time you slow down and pay attention to your movements, you're practicing strength and resilience. It's about showing up for yourself with love and care, honoring your body's wisdom, and refusing to let fear dictate your freedom. Balance isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional too. Believing in your ability to improve, being patient with setbacks, and celebrating small wins are all part of this holistic approach. I want you to see yourself as someone who is taking deliberate steps toward a stronger, steadier future. Imagine waking up one day feeling more confident in your steps, less worried about falls, and more willing to move freely and joyfully. This is the future you are building, one small action at a time. Remember, you are not alone on this path. Many people have faced similar challenges and found their way back to balance and confidence. Like the stories we shared earlier of seniors overcoming these obstacles, your journey is unique, but also connected to a larger community of people who care and support one another. It's okay to ask for help when you need it, whether that's from family, friends, healthcare providers, or fitness professionals who understand your needs. As you continue your routine and make these adjustments in your daily life, keep in mind that this is a long-term investment in your independence. The ability to stand tall, walk confidently, and live without fear of falling is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It affects every part of your life, your relationships, your activities, your peace of mind. In the end, balance is about freedom. The The freedom to live your life on your own terms, to explore, to enjoy time with loved ones, and to embrace the activities that bring you joy. It's about staying connected to your body and your world with confidence and grace. Before we close, I want to encourage you to share what you've learned today with someone you care about. Maybe it's a friend, a sibling, or a neighbor who might also benefit from these insights and exercises. Together, you can support one another, practice these routines, and create a safer, more connected community. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it and subscribing for more practical, trustworthy advice designed specifically for adults 50 and over. Your support helps us reach more people who can benefit from this knowledge. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm honored to be part of your journey toward greater balance, safety, and independence. Remember, every step you take toward improving your balance is a step toward living fully and fearlessly. You are strong, capable, and wise. Let's stay on our feet, stay strong, and stay independent, because the world still needs your wisdom, your laughter, and your presence. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep moving forward with confidence.